What is up? What is up? What is... Ooh, your girl's breaking out, but whatever. Anyways. You already know when I get on this camera phone, usually I be talking about God. Okay. God specifically. But today it's not that. So, let's get into it. So, I was watching a video, and, it was about this lady talking about, oh, you know, if a dude want to get you flowers or whatever, he gonna do it. And that's fairly true. Then I thought about how I watched my best friend's story this morning, and her man, like, got her flowers, and he does that often. And then another girl was talking about how her man gets her flowers every Sunday. And come on here and talk about expectations. And for one, if you expect your man or want your man to get you, or whoever to get you flowers, often, frequently, whatever, okay, it's a good idea that you probably should find somebody who actually wants to do that. Because what I heard in her statement was, a man that wants to do it will do it. And I started thinking about my relationship and how I used to have certain expectations and certain things that I assumed or thought that should be in a relationship or with your partner should do for you, because that's what society made me think, that's what society made me believe. But one thing we always talk about with each other, and one thing he does intentionally with me, is question everything I believe and challenge everything I believe. Not because he's just trying to be a butthead, but because he wants to know why do I think that way? Why do I feel like that? Is it because someone told me? Is it because society made me believe that that's what it should be? Or is it because I genuinely have those thoughts and operate that way? And I feel like most people should take the time to think about those things, because again, she said, if a man wants to do it, he will do it. And that's so true. Me personally, I used to be like this, but I don't need my man to get me flowers, because if I really think about it, I'm like, okay, what am I going to do with the flowers? If he get, like, what does that mean if he got me flowers? That he loves me? I mean, that could be a way to show someone you love them, but that doesn't necessarily mean, oh, because you give me flowers, you love me. It's not really that. None of that really matters. And then I was like, I could really just get my own flowers. I enjoy going to flower shops or to the store and getting some flowers and looking through all the flower section. I'm like, ooh, I really like those, or ooh, those really speaking to me. And then go home, the whole 9 yards, cutting them up, putting the water in the vase. I like the whole process. And I like it just because I like it, not because I feel like or need a man to go get flowers for me. But, I'm not judging anybody. Of course not. Teach their own. But I just wanted to come on here and say that and, like, have that conversation, because I just thought it was really interesting. And I think that I think a lot of women believe this in general, but I'm gonna bring it back to the younger people, because again, we are watching all the adults or people that we look up to in our personal lives, on social media, and we're just looking at all these social media relationships. And so, you consume that content constantly, or you're around people who have that thought process constantly, you're gonna be indoctrinated into that way of thinking, or you're going to start taking on those beliefs as well. I mean, that's just, unless you have your own strong foundation and principles and whatever else that you stand on. So, but yeah, peace, love, and light to y'all.